The intrusion of the enemy and the breach of the sanctity of the line of control came to light as a glaring reality in mid-1999. The devious act by the enemy was a brutal stab to the efforts of brotherhood and peace that was initiated by the then Indian Prime Minister Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, starting with the Lahore bus journey in February 1999. The Pakistani soldiers, supported by the Mujahideen, intruded into the Indian territory and occupied the treacherous heights along the National Highway 1 Delta. This is the highway that connects Srinagar to Leh via Kargil. A patrol of Indian soldiers, led by Lieutenant Saurabh Kalia of the 4 Jat Regiment, was sent to verify the information. They were ruthlessly ambushed by the Pakistani troops and were killed. Not a soul was spared. This was probably the first casualty of the Kargil war. Detailed investigations revealed Pakistani intrusions in areas across the Marpola, Bimbat, Kaksarbol, the Shakma regions and other areas across the Batalik sector. Contact with the enemy was established at Tololing and various peaks in the Batalik sector. The massive feature of Tololing, with an altitude of more than 16,000 feet, directly dominated the National Highway 1 Delta. The enemy control of this feature made our convoy movements on this road extremely difficult. It was the only road to maintain our troops defending the Siachen Glacier. The situation was extremely grim, and on 17th May 1999, 8th Mountain Division was tasked to clear the enemy from the Indian soil. The Tololing Ridge comprised of Tololing Top, Hump, Saddle along the ridge moving on to point 5140. The Tololing Complex comprised of point 4590, Barbad Bunker and the Tololing Top. Previous attempts by the Indian Army were thwarted by the enemy. So ferocious was the enemy resistance at Tololing that even the brave men of 18 Grenadiers found it difficult to progress operations and had to take defensive positions to maintain the initial gains made. Meanwhile, 2 Rajputana Rifles was tasked to capture Tololing. To quote the then General Officer commanding 8th Mountain Division, Major General Mohinder Puri, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal.
2 Rajrif was the battalion which first arrived on the scene, and they were given the task to capture Tololing. We took about 11 or 12 days to really prepare for this operation. The battalion had to get acclimatized. The commanding officer and the rest of the officers had to carry out a proper reconnaissance of the objective. So this took about 11-12 days, and by that time I was quite confident that at least the battalion was ready for the task for which I had sort of earmarked.
The 2nd Battalion of Rajputana Rifles acclimatized at Sonamar, 18,000 feet for 4 days. Zojila was once again to witness the crossing over of the war machines to create history. Once into the theatre of battle, extensive explorations were carried out to obtain the necessary first-hand information about the terrain, enemy dispositions and the approaches available for the attack. The overall scenario was also confirmed by aerial surveillance. What you see in front of you is a handmade diagrammatic attack plan by Major Vivek Gupta, Mahavir Chakra posthumous.
Are you ready for the task?
Yes, sir!
Gentlemen, we have been chosen to capture Tololing. Our army has suffered many casualties during the past weeks, and capture of Tololing will prevent it. The task is going to be difficult, but then we have the history behind us and a track record of making impossible things possible. It is our chance to prove to our forefathers that the battalion is in good hands, and today is the day to do so. Major Gupta, your Charlie company will capture Tololing Top using southeast approach. Major Saxena, your Delta company will capture area point 4590 complex using southwest approach. Ghataks will establish a block to isolate Tololing and will destroy any enemy running away from it. Delta company will lead the attack and draw maximum enemy fire towards it. 30 minutes later, Charlie company will attack area Tololing. After Charlie company has captured Tololing, Delta company will speed up the attack on point 4590. H hour 1830 hours. I will be with Charlie company during the attack. Any questions? Okay, then I will see you on Tololing Top tomorrow morning.
Thousands of tons of ammunition was brought to the firing base by 800 porters with 11 hours turnaround time. To quote the General Officer commanding 8th Mountain Division, Major General Puri.
3 or 4 days before the attack was to be launched, I went and spoke to the men. I addressed the whole battalion and spoke to them of their regimental traditions, of the old history of the battalion, how well they had done in various wars, the fine commanders which they had in the battalion, this commanding officer who was an outstanding person. And I also mentioned to them that look, war comes once in a lifetime.
On the 11th of June, letters were written and left behind, just in case someone did not return.
कहीं से आते हैं, हमें तड़पाते हैं। जो चिट्ठी आती है तो पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, कि तुम बिन ये घर सुना सुना है। मोहब्बत वालों ने, हमारे यारों ने हमें ये लिखा है कि हमसे पूछा है। हमारे गाँव ने, आम की छाँव ने, पुराने पीपल ने, बरसते बादल ने, खेत खलियानों ने, हरे मैदानों ने, बसंती बेलों ने, झूमती बेलों ने, लचकते झूलों ने, बहकते फूलों ने, चटकती कलियों ने, और पूछा है गाँव की गलियों ने। गुजरने वाली हवा बता, मेरा इतना काम करेगी क्या। मेरे गाँव जा, मेरे दोस्तों को सलाम दे। मेरे गाँव में है जो वो गली जहाँ रहती है मेरी दिलरुबा, उसे मेरे प्यार का जाम दे, उसे मेरे प्यार का जाम दे। वही थोड़ी दूर है घर मेरा, मेरे घर में है मेरी बूढ़ी माँ। मेरी माँ के पैरों को छू के तू उसे उसके बेटे का नाम दे। मैं वापस आऊँगा, मैं वापस आऊँगा, फिर अपने गाँव में, उसी की छाँव में, कि माँ के आँचल से, गाँव के पीपल से, किसी के काजल से, किया जो वादा था वो निभाऊँगा। मैं एक दिन आऊँगा, मैं एक दिन आऊँगा।
The blessings of Karni Mata was sought and the traditional artis were performed at the fire base. Our men prayed to the Almighty as both faith and firepower merged as the lethal war weapons. The gunners started the game of havoc at 5 p.m. on the 12th of June. 120 guns pounded the Tololing Ridge. However, the enemy moved to the reverse slope, thereby suffering minimum casualties. At 8 p.m., the war machines were raring to go as the commanding officer gave his final pep talk.
I have given you what you wanted. Now you have to give me what I want.
साहब, सुबह की चाय हम टोलोलिंग पर पिएंगे।
शाबाश जनरल साहब।
Following the traditions of the battalion, the charged up troops started their final trudge to the summit. Captain Kenguruse led the elite commandos called the Ghataks and blocked the area saddle. This prevented the enemy from bringing in more troops. This brave officer single-handedly neutralized the enemy bunker and in doing so laid down his life. the host to the cup of tea, Subedar Bhavar Lal was martyred, but he made sure that the cup of tea was actually served to the commanding officer.
उस्ताद, बहुत तेज फायर है। क्या करूं? अरे खमड़ कवर ले ले जल्दी से, ना तो यो कुछ कर देगा तेरा। जबन बेटा एलएमजी यहाँ लेके आ, इस पत्थर के पीछे ला और स्लो बॉल में कर फायर। बाकी मेरे पीछे इधर चलो। स्किप तो उस्ताद, आप आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते। अरे ससुरे, रुकेगा तो मरेगा यहाँ पे, रुकने का काम नहीं है। क्रॉल कर, कवर ले, क्रॉल कर, आगे बढ़ और खींच ले साड़े की पैरों वहां से लेके ले। उस्ताद, क्या भी क्या याद रखेगा, इस दूसरे को तो मैं खत्म करूंगा। और राजा रामचंद्र की जय। और ये ले आए। उस्ताद, भैंस सुरेंद्र के लागी। कोई बात नहीं, इसे पीछे गए, कवर में डाल और पानी की बाटली दे दे से, और तू आगे बढ़ चल। ठीक है उस्ताद, सुरेंद्र ये लो। ठीक है लगे, पानी पीने मैं लेता हूँ उसको, तो भागने ना पहले निकाल। देखो
Sir, I am on Tololing top.
ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन है मेरे बिछड़े चमन, तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान। तू ही मेरी आरज़ू, तू ही मेरी आबरू, तू ही मेरी जान। ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ मेरे बिछड़े चमन, तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान। तेरे दामन से जो आए उन हवा को सलाम, चूम लूं मैं उस जुबां को जिस पे आए तेरा नाम। सबसे प्यारी सुबह तेरी, सबसे रंगी तेरी शाम, तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान। तू ही मेरी आरज़ू, तू ही मेरी आबरू, तू ही मेरी जान। ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ मेरे बिछड़े चमन, तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान।
The second Rajputana Rifles had proven once again to the nation that it is the infantry that has no word impossible in its dictionary. The capture of Tololing was the first victory for the nation that paved the way for further triumphs. General Javed Nazir, the ex-chief of ISI, wrote in a leading newspaper of Pakistan soon after the operations.
The whole maneuver should have been based on the denial of Tololing to the Indians. The element was of immense significance. Tololing denied up to mid-August would have brought the Indians to their knees. The Indian troops would have either starved, surrendered, or withdrawn on their own. Failure to take Tololing would have imposed compulsion on the Indians to open another front across the LOC on favorable terrain, where they could employ their overwhelming superiority in infantry and also armor, to capture sufficient Azad Kashmir territory for bargaining purposes.
The battalion had displayed exemplary collective determination in the face of insurmountable odds by tenaciously hanging on to Tololing and point 4590 for more than a week. Never before in India's rich military history has a battalion taken everything that the enemy could hurl at it and still stood its ground. Surviving on as little as it did, even the gods must have applauded the valor and the unflinching spirit of the Jats and Rajputs as they looked on from the high heavens. By 15th of June 1999, a long battle had been successfully concluded, but the campaign had just begun. The booty in the form of arms and ammunition that was captured was so phenomenal that left to the Pakistanis, they would have held on forever. To quote the ex-general officer commanding FCNA of the Pakistani army, General Asad Durrani.
And let us admit that attempting to recapture the heights that the Mujahideens had occupied was no mean undertaking. Many of the Indian attacks were well planned and boldly executed, and some of their actions would do any army proud. They persisted despite heavy casualties, and that too speaks well of their resolve. On such occasions, it is not unusual that the antagonists exaggerate own achievements and manipulate casualty figures to their advantage.
The whole nation rose to give a standing ovation to this gallant operation of Tololing. Breaking all protocols, the then Chief of Army Staff, General V.P. Malik, recognized the courage of the 2nd Rajputana Rifles, awarding it the unit citation. Mr. Jaswant Singh, in a personal letter, wrote to the commanding officer,
I write to wholeheartedly commend and to say how filled I am with pride at the performance of 2 Rajputana Rifles. It is not the taking of any one single feature that is the mark of the great excellence of your battalion. It is the totality of the courage and spirit that all ranks of the 2 Rajputana Rifles have displayed in this challenge to our nation. With salutations of one soldier to another.
शुभ दिन है हम सबका, लहरा लो तिरंगा प्यारा, पर मत भूलो सीमा पर वीरों ने है प्राण गंवाए। कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, जो लौट के घर ना आए, जो लौट के घर ना आए। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँखों में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। तुम भूल न जाओ उनको, इसलिए कही ये कहानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी
It has been said that a nation without heroes is a nation without a future. The Kargil conflict gave our nation many real heroes, men of insurmountable resolve and nerves of steel who laid down their lives for the motherland. Young officers and jawans of the Indian Army gave the term courage under fire a new meaning. Their blood and selfless sacrifice has left us indebted forever and will never be forgotten. Never ever be forgotten.